Hi.
Good morning. Is this Kurt and Shannen?
It is. How are you?
I'm fine. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then you're going to be on the Valder BB show. We're going to be live here. My producer telling me about 30 seconds.
Cool.
We're going to be talking about Shannen Says, correct?
About Shannen's what?
Shannen Says.
Yes, that is what it's called. We're going to be talking about Shannen Says.
And Kurt, I pronounce your name Isarenko?
Yeah, it's Iswaryenko.
Isarenko.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say it as good as you, but I'll try better.
You've got a really cool name, by the way.
My producer says we're ready. I will start with Shannen, because ladies are just first in my life, Kurt. No problem. No nothing to you. And then we'll come back to you, Kurt, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, and here we go. On air. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Today I have the opportunity to speak with Shannen Doherty. Now, you remember her from TV as the bad girl. Well, she's the good girl in her new reality show with her new husband, Kurt Iswaryenko. Hope I said that right. And we're going to talk about her new reality show. Shannen and Kurt, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Well, thank you very, very much for joining us. Tell us, Shannen, tell us about your new reality show, Shannen Says.
You know, I think I actually think people are really going to love it because it's unbelievably honest and funny and heartwarming and dramatic. And I plan a wedding in like 7 weeks, which is insane. And then the audience gets to go to the wedding with us. You know, they get to see me getting ready and Kurt writing his vows and hanging out with his parents and getting dressed and walking down the aisle and dancing. And, you know, it's the whole thing. And I'm really proud of it. I think that the show is unique and special. And we held ourselves to a very, very, very high standard of being 100% honest and portraying ourselves accurately and not playing for a camera or anything else. So it's a really good show.
Well, let me ask you, Kurt, if you're a professional photographer, and I'm married to a professional photographer, so I can tell you, being in front of the camera is not his thing. It's behind the camera. How's this going to translate for you?
You know, I've been saying it actually helped me in being behind the camera because it gave me more of a sensitivity to what it's really like to be exposed. No pun intended, but you know, just that, you know, you give yourself up to a certain extent. So I now have a stronger appreciation for what, you know, people in front of the camera have to go through.
So, okay, I got to use that one with my husband. That's great. I'm so excited for you. You're taking on this on-camera role. Shannen, let me ask you this. Your life is so high profile. You're photographed everywhere you go. I call you one of the biggest stars on the planet. That's just my little world. How can you take this reality show and still be yourself?
That's a good question. I mean, I think I took the reality show or did the reality show so people could actually see who I am, because I may be photographed or famous or whatever, but I think that nobody actually really knows me, and there's always been sort of a wall. I've always played a character, and even when I was playing myself in interviews, it was a character, and now it's just sort of it's me, and my fans and new people are getting to see who I really am, and it's risky and it's a little scary at times to be honest, especially because I am an actor first and foremost. So putting my actual life out there is horrifying to a certain degree, but I think that there's also something kind of cool and interesting about someone like me doing a show like this and really making a point about the fact that it is so honest, and the reasons why we did it too are really sort of special. You know, I think there's very few reality shows out there that are 100% honest, and The Deadliest Catch was one of the shows that kind of convinced us and what we were after, because you watch that show and you fall in love with every single crew member, and Captain Phil, and when he passed away and the sons were crying and the other captains were crying, I think we looked at each other and was like, God, you know, like it has to be this raw and this honest at all times.
Well, let me ask, can I ask Kurt, You know, who are you going to entrust the photography to the wedding to?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that question.
Who are you going to entrust the photography to your to?
That's actually a tricky question because just because of the production aspect of the show. So we had a really great photographer that Shannen knew, and it went very well.
Yeah, okay, because I know how you photographers are. You guys are very territorial.
I pretend that there is no such thing as another photographer. I don't know what you're talking about. Other what?
You see, I know you. Shannen, when can we watch you guys on TV? This is going to be great. I've followed you. I've seen you on TV a lot, and you can tell I'm really supportive of you. When can we see this on television?
It premieres April 10th at 10 o'clock on WeTV.
Well, we will be watching. I wish you guys the best of luck. I wish you so much success, and
Thanks.
I really, really wish you the best of love in your marriage.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you for joining us, both of you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
This has been my guest on the Valder BB Show today. Thank you so much.